What's up? Oh, Frank, did you hurt yourself? Okay, all parts are intact. Hey guys, I'm Steve. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out to see me. This is probably the most awake crowd I've ever seen for a Sunday. Because you guys get to stay up late tonight too, right? Well, thank you. First of all, thank you for having me back at Expo and coming here as a guest of honor. It's a whole different kind of experience. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to meet all of you. It's been an incredible weekend already, and we got some more weekend to go, I think, right? For the rest of the weekend? Yeah, a little bit? All right, so anyway, before I start, I just want to make sure that I say thank you to Ryan and Nikolai and the entire staff of AX for making this an incredible experience for me. Allison, who coordinated pretty much everything for me to be here. And I want to remind you guys to be thankful to the staff for making this a great experience for you. Without them, this wouldn't happen. Okay? Alright, so without further ado, let's get some questions going. We've got a mic happening, I think. We're going to set up a line. I think they'll put that out there.
Alright, so how questions work before you all start running? Because you're actually in the middle. Y'all gotta help yourselves.
Questions are on this side.
Walk, please.
Oh, damn.
The way it's going to work, go ahead and run them there into an orderly fashion. Lots of things going down. Orderly.
And the mayhem ensues. While you're doing that, I'll take some pictures.
Can we turn on the watch just like a bit so you can get some good pictures going?
All right, you guys. Bring it on. Got lots of buddies here. You're all my family, right? Okay, ready? Let's go.
I was just wondering, what's it like, working as Starscream and, working with Frank Welker and, all of those big name, Transformers, Peter Cullen and, all of those, really famous voice actors. What's it like?
You think you're a fangirl? I'm a fanboy of those guys. I think I squealed the first time I walked into the room, and pretty much every time I walk into the room with those guys. The whole cast of Transformers Prime is just stellar. They're amazing. And there's some up-and-coming names in the cast. I mean, when you get a chance, look at the cast list on that show, because these guys are going to be superstars. Everybody on the show is just incredible. I still fanboy out every time I hear them speak. As I do with a lot of my friends in the voiceover industry, we're all fans of each other. So pretty much in any situation where I get to sit in a cast record, I feel like I'm watching a show, because that's where the real show is happening in that room. So yeah, I can't even express how cool that is, and it never gets old. Thank you. The only thing I remember from Jamie is nice! And I know he likes green skin space chicks, right? He does like alien girls. And human girls, and animal girls, pretty much. Any kind of girls you can find. Thank you. Chicks get giant robots.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I was wondering if you could answer my question in the voice of Lamont. I was wondering, when you do his voice, do you really get into character? Do you really feel the emotion? Like, do you see yourself there?
I do that that with every character. Especially for a mom, because the stakes are so high. We're trying to purify Clem's Republic City. This is something that takes concentration, especially when I have to take your bending away.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
My quick question is, what was one of your more favorite starring roles when you first started out voice acting?
One of my favorite starring roles?
Like, when you first started out in the business, what was one of your favorite ones around that time?
Wow. Man, I was so excited to do anything back then. I'm still excited about it. I still freak out every time I get to do some kind of starring role. They used to call me the cleaner because I used to come and do all the bit parts that nobody wanted to do. Which I love doing also. I think probably the first one that struck me as a starring role would have been Spike Spiegel. The build-up for that character was so intense. Everybody was saying what a great show this was, and the response in Japan was so huge already. It's going to be this gigantic thing, and I had never been in anything that hit like that before. So just to be part of that in that process, I still in a little bit of denial that I was even part of something that potentially could be that big. And then once I saw the audience reaction to that, it just kind of put me over the edge. I felt like, oh my God, I'm actually doing this. I'm actually in this business now. So that was probably the benchmark in my career, to the point where I tattooed a piece of it on my arm. For those of you who don't know, that was an audio wave file about Spike saying bang in the last episode.
Hello, Steve.
Hi.
So you mentioned at your panel yesterday that the one role you wish you could have played was Sailor Moon. So my question to you, you did this to yourself. My question.
Any pony would be good.
If you could maybe give us a sample of what it would sound like if you were to transform into Sailor Moon,
You're gonna get it for this, dude. I need a Sailor Moon line because I don't know the show. I'm gonna do it as Leron. In the name of the moon, I will punish you.
I actually have 2 stickers for you made by my friend. They're Takato and Guillemot.
Awesome.
The question is, what is by far your hardest role?
Daddy. No, I think hardest role for me would be a technical issue. Come on, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks. Takato wine, and it's eating bread. For me, the hardest roles are really only the technical issues of like video games and throat rippage, because a lot of us really have to do some very, very strenuous vocal work, particularly with characters like Wolverine. Because after 4 hours of going, shredding things, I don't heal as fast as he does. And so the vocal carnage that happens just takes a while to heal. So that's really the hardest part about the job for me, and particularly in video games when I am doing monsters and they're electrocuting me or shoving swords into my throat for 4 hours at a time, doing 10 takes of every line for 600 lines. That can really get grueling. And I'm such a physical actor anyway that after doing that, my whole body feels like I've been through the war zone. So just for you aspiring voice actors, make sure that you know how to use the instrument properly. Even though I do, I still not only tear out the throat, but I tear out the whole chest and my neck and shoulders and everything, I literally feel like I've been fighting for that amount of time. And there is sometimes blood coming out of that too. So.